What's interesting about this reading is that the cards that came out are very similar to last month. And I thought about just starting over and doing it again. They kept saying no. Go with the cards, go with the cards. So here they are. And yet there's a different energy about it this time. The very first cards that want to go, these two cards from Lord Shiva, talking about transcendence, and Melchizedek and higher learning. So it's as if you're reaching another level, because the very first cards that came out are different from these cards. These cards absolutely want to go first, and yet they're in a deck that I didn't draw these cards first, but these want to go first. So this is about transcendence over something that many of you feel like there's this energy of I've already dealt with this, I've already worked through this. And yet they're kind of smiling and they're saying, okay, but it's the next level. It's another level. It's another level. So the very first cards that came out, and it was profound. They just came out. So I'll just hold them up and let you see them. You guys, Sagittarius, you guys can feel into this and see what you think. These came out with this. These came out with this. This is a bit similar, very similar to last month, where they said, okay, family, you might be having some kind of issue with family, and it was the general overall family card. And this time, it's rare for these two to come out together. I mean, this is sort of everybody in a family unit. And this one coming out with it would indicate, okay, something needs to be cleared, right? And shielded from, some kind of family dynamic that wants to be shielded from. And then the other card that came out with these a minute later was this one, the Power of Joy. This is about you reaching another level. Okay, where'd it go? Another level of transcending some kind of family dynamic with a intention from Spirit, as they're smiling, that this is about bringing you sort of another level of joy, bringing some joy to a space in the subconscious that's been hidden for a really long time, that wants to come up and be worked through in this family dynamic. You know, I get it. I remember working through family stuff and thinking, okay, you know, I worked through it, I got that. And then a couple years later, something else happened, and I'm getting all these buttons pushed. I'm like, what the heck? I've already processed this, and here it comes again. And so I'd work through it. A couple years later, something else would happen. So there's the feel from some of you of that kind of energy. There's also those of you who are just like, no, I got it. I've already, you know, yes, I like genuinely have worked through this. And so we also have the card saying, congratulations, you have worked through this. So you will know if you have worked through some kind of family dynamic that they might be referring to here. You will know if you've worked through it, but they're really asking you to go deep. They're really asking you to go deep to answer that question. But you are getting congratulations. You've done a wonderful job. It's time to move on. So given too that these cards are similar to last month, it's as if here now June is coming, and some of you have worked through this, and so they're wanting to say congratulations to those of you who have faced this and managed it and cleared it, shielded, healed from everything. Purification is coming up again. The ocean is coming up again. So for those of you who have in the last, bit in May worked through this, congratulations. And there's some wonderful things coming for you. For those of you who are still, and for others of you, buttons maybe now getting pushed so that you can really work through this. So you're also getting Archangel Michael again. You can be free from this. Let's see, make a courageous choice, change your situation. So if buttons were getting pushed around family members, buttons getting pushed, you can be free from this. This one feels like a reminder, because I believe this one also came up in May. And we are still in May, so, this might be something that doesn't just like poof, overnight. There may be a process to your healing. There may be a process to family sort of dynamics that just takes a bit of time to get through. And so for those of you still sort of in it, if you're still in it, this happened before too, a bit ago, where 1 month was a certain reading and the next month was the same, pretty much the same thing. It just means some of you are still processing through it and working through it. So the ocean and purifying as it comes through. You're also getting Mary Magdalene and Kuan Yin, talking about seeing only the love in everyone, having compassion, forgiveness, right? Have compassion for everyone. Now what these say is love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. That's from Mary Magdalene. And from Kuan Yin, choose to be loved. Do what's right for everyone involved. So it's about loving yourself first and everyone involved. Okay. So you can love family without necessarily liking them very much. You can love your family members, but that doesn't mean that you have to hang out with them even if you don't like, being around them. That's okay. Unconditional love is like loving yourself first, loving the other, but it's okay to love them over there. Over there. It feels like it's really tough, if it's taking, for some of you, given that it's showing up again, essentially over 2 months, maybe more. For some of you it's fast, but for some of you it's still going. They're reminding you to reward yourself, that this is very challenging. This can be very, very challenging. Family can be hard. It's programming from your childhood. It's stuff that you may not remember from your childhood. Things that may have happened when you were 1 and 2 years old. That's just in your sort of programming, in the way that you go about life, your map of life. And yet, if it's out of alignment with you and your soul, it's going to push buttons when things come up. So getting to that is what they're saying. Getting to that, that's what they're asking you to do. That's what's going to be happening for some of you this month and into next month. So reward yourself, because it's not easy. They're recognizing that it's not easy. Reward yourself. And they're also saying that there are great rewards for you. So double meaning in this. There are great rewards for you. Not just this higher learning and transcending and having that freedom and this power of joy that once you are able to reach it and clear it and move on. Congratulations, right, is coming up, that for the hard work that you're doing to actually, really, heal this one. It may also help to, with the idea that, like I was saying a bit ago, where I thought I dealt with this, and then when it comes back, it's not only coming back, but on top of that, I'm frustrated with myself because I thought I dealt with this. Does that make sense? And so they're saying instead, maybe just look at it as another level, and understanding that there could be a whole bunch more underneath here. It's just kind of the process of life. As we ascend, as we transcend one thing after the next, it's an ongoing. So they're inviting you not to get upset with yourself if you are, that you may have thought you dealt with this and it's coming back again. It could very much just be another layer is coming up. That's all. So congratulations, time to celebrate. This time to celebrate card is back. Congratulations, it's time to celebrate. So for those of you who have, had the next level of sort of healing and wisdom gained from some new experience, congratulations, it's time to celebrate. Abundant rewards for hard work. That's what this one is wanting to say. This one is also saying, this congratulations, time to move on to the next project. It also speaks to awards, scholarships, promotions, awards and rewards. Awards and rewards, promotions, scholarships, your next project. This card also has a couple sort of dancing, right? This is a time to celebrate. It could be a love interest, and we say that it could be a love interest because where this reading adds to the May reading is we also have a new partner coming in for some of you. There's a new partner coming in. This one also came up last time, I think, with a new partner. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. So it's like a partnership where the partnership. 3 cards talking about a new partnership. Could be in business, could be in romance, could be a friendship. It could be just with a project, a community project. 3 cards saying, keep your eye out for a chance meeting. It's divinely directed for you guys. And you'll recognize them by the similarity. And notice the similarities between these two. It's like there'll just be a comfort to when you meet this person. It's like, I recognize you kind of on a soul level. You get the same energy with this one. It's like you have the same visions, common values, common goals. A new partner that could be in lots of ways. Romance, work, friendships. Definitely yes. Yes, this card is coming up kind of all around. Yes, what it's saying is the answer to your question is a strong yes. So whatever might be coming up for you, this one, the unicorn, is coming out to say definitely yes. This could be referring to if you meet someone. Yes, be mindful if you meet someone that feels familiar. Yes, it's divinely guided. This yes is kind of going all around your reading. Definitely a yes. In other words, you have a really strong sense of knowing yourself. So trust that and honor it and listen to it. You also get that golden opportunities are going to be coming for you. All of these coming together. When doors open, important doors are opening for you right now, walk through them. So there's this element of you're being guided, you're being assisted. Somebody might just show up. Doors will be opening for you. Walk through them. You can trust this. Yeah, doors will be opening. You also get the coyote. The coyote card is saying trust in divine detours. So when this card came out, what he's saying is that as doors are opening and new people are showing up, it might be a detour from what you were planning as you're working on your next project. As you're moving forward on your next project, whatever it might be, there may be some kind of side door that opens, and they're saying, if that happens, walk through that door, because it's, divinely guided. What may look like a detour is taking you exactly to this person. Does that make sense? So trust it when there are what may feel like sort of guidance coming through sort of sideways as you're trying to go like this, and you might get sort of nudged this way. Follow that. So they're letting you know that you may experience that with some divine, but they're going to be divinely guided. Detours are not detours necessarily for you guys in June. They could very well be the thing that's leading you to a really great opportunity or this partner that you're wanting. So follow the detours, trust those. They're also inviting you to try something new. You'll only know that you can do something if you try it. Try something new. This is also coming up right next to this one, detour. When this one came out too, it was almost felt a bit like a it's on its own. Try something new, and yet this one was just looking at me, like in trying something new. Again, by trying something new, could lead you to this new partner. It could be one of the detours. It could be the thing that leads to a great opportunity for you to walk through, another door for you to walk through. So trying something new that is exciting and fun for you, completely off of, and it feels like it's not, you know, it's more like a Saturday. I'm getting the word Saturday, where this project you might be working on during the week, so that might indicate career. It could also indicate community or family or whatever project you might be working on that feels like sort of a Monday through Friday sort of thing. On a Saturday is when you might do something completely just fun for yourself, right? That's where this is fitting in, is just trying something new and different where it's not necessarily towards accomplishment of whatever project you're working on during the week. It's just a completely fun side note, and yet it could very well be a thing that takes you to a door that leads to something beneficial for you and your life with a partner. It could also be beneficial towards this project that you're working on Monday through Friday. So try something new. I mean, how fun is that? You get to do something new and exciting that could be the very thing that leads you to your romantic partner, or an incredible friendship, you know. Your final card is Happy Surprises. Something very good is about to happen. This is your final card, and it also is coming in line with all of this new partner, golden opportunities, definitely yes, you know, love partner. It's coming in line with awards and promotions and scholarships. Maybe you get a scholarship for a school that you want to go to. All of this is coming with that, with this being the final card, that something very good is about to happen. What a great card to end on. So I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful June, and until next time, take really good care of yourselves, and we'll talk to you soon.